All right, John, so it's a good weekend for some indoor activities, and we've got one for you. It's the annual celebration of Irish culture here in the city. The film segment portion of the Craic Festival wraps up tonight. With us this morning, festival founder Terence Mulligan and John Connors. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
It's all the way from Ireland, so we're going to talk to you in just
all the way from the Fitzpatrick Hotel.
This morning, at least. We'll talk to you about your film in just a second, but Terence, welcome back.
Thank you.
For people who've never heard of the Craic Festival, what is it? Explain what it is.
Basically, the Craic is it's a 2-week festival, the best of Irish film and music. So the word Craic, just so you know, means a good time.
It means a good time.
It's a good thing, yeah.
And you have, I mean, how many? What year is this?
This is 19.
19.
Yeah.
So what can people expect this weekend?
Well, John's film is on at 5 o'clock, and then we have a kids' film on at 11:30, and then we have this closing night film about Bobby Sands at 7 o'clock. And then we have this really cool documentary on hockey, how hurling influenced hockey at 3:30.
Wonderful. Yeah. And where is this? What's the location?
23rd and 8th in Chelsea.
23rd and 8th. Okay, so John, let's talk a little bit, before we talk about your film, we have a clip of it.
I felt a rage within me since I was a child. A rage that came from the feeling I'd never be accepted. That no matter what you do as an individual, we're all seen as the same.
This is your documentary, I Am Traveller. What is this about, John?
Well, it's about my community. We're an indigenous ethnic minority within Ireland, and we hold a lot of the old Irish customs and traditions, and our nomadic lifestyle was able to protect the old Gaelic Irish way, you know, so in some ways we're kind of the last of the Mohegans.
Right.
And it's about like modern day life for a traveller in Ireland, and this documentary had a profound impact on the Irish public. Started a national conversation for the very first time, and it was the first time that you had a non-propaganda film about my people, because usually we're being used, or you know, certain stereotypes, and they're being projected. This was just a real look. So I brought the crew into my family, and we made a film about it, you know. And
so you grew up in this community, and you became an actor.
Yeah.
And then
it's very unusual.
Which is unusual.
Yeah.
Right. And so why was it important for you to go back and take this look? Because I was reading about you that when you're asked about Hollywood or just the film, like people specifically ask you about what it was like to grow up here. And
yeah, and they asked about crime and all the usual kind of stuff. Well, I just felt the need that I had to do it, because I'm looking all around to see, you know, my community being destroyed, to see, you know, kids growing up with no confidence and believing the stereotypes, and it sort of becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. And I thought that I have to do something about it and change the conversation in the country, because what was happening just wasn't right, you know. So after that I did another 3-part series, and I continued on, you know. I felt like I have to do, compelled.
And you said it's for people who don't know about what it is to be a traveler, nomadic is what you just said.
Yeah, well, traditionally we'd be nomadic, so, you know, we travel around, but various laws were brought in to stop us. You know, the Irish as a whole were nomadic for the most part of our whole existence. We're the most nomadic people, you know, in the world. But nomadism kind of stopped a couple of 100 years ago, and travellers are the only ones who kind of kept it going, you know.
Yeah, so what do you want people, because it's going to, like you said, it's going to be premiere here as part of the Craic Festival. What do you hope Americans take away from it?
Well, even last night I heard some Americans who were at the Craic Fest who were talking about travellers, and they had all their misconceptions. So I just wanted to sort of be challenged and challenge their beliefs, you know, and watch it with an open mind. And I think they'll get something out of it, you know.
And what do you hope that we're starting beginning of March here, celebration of Irish culture, of course, the whole month.
The Craic Fest starts Irish Celebration Month. You know, if it's March, it's Craic Fest, and we kick off Irish Heritage Month here. The Craic Fest. There you go.
Absolutely. And so for people who are looking for the list is on your website too, of everything they can do this week.
CraicFest.com.
And then there's music coming up next week too, right?
Yes,
really
March
quick.
11th. We got Pat McGuire. So coming down March 11th.
Very nice.
We'll stay in town.
I'll be in Ireland.
You'll be back in Ireland. Thank you both so much for being here. So happy St. Patrick's Day early to both of you. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate it. The closing gala of the Craic Fest is tonight in Chelsea on 23rd Street. And for more information, you can head to our website, cbsnewyork.com.